Hello, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to this part about music and mediumship. So, there's things that music can do for our mediumship and can be used in a few ways. And I just wanted to explain that. Sometimes we're like, what could help us build our confidence? Music is one of the answers. What is the things that would really help us with our mediumship, maybe to be more in the power within our mediumship, or standing more in our confidence, or believing in the connection with the spirit world? All these things can happen when we have the right music to accompany our mediumship. Now, if anyone of you's ever been to like a mediumship demonstration, they normally play a piece of music that's quite powerful before the demonstration of mediumship will take place. Depending on where you come from, that's what it is. Hi to those people that are joining me. Thank you for chatting with me. We're talking about music and mediumship today. So it's great to have you here. And when we feel about music and mediumship, it's like music can be used to get ready for a demonstration of mediumship, or get ready for that doing the private reading. So, what music you listen to can have an effect on what sort of reading you're going to give. Now, if you're going to listen before you're giving a reading, or before you're giving a demonstration, if you were going to listen to meditation music, very soft, very gentle, very relaxed, that will get you relaxed, but it may not be what you need when you want to get in connection with the spirit world and you want to be bringing through information as quick as possible. So, you want to be looking for music that's something that's going to raise you up, raise your soul up, help your soul rise up into that spiritual self. So it can be music. I mean, just for example, when I was getting ready for a demonstration in Ireland, I was playing this music, and it was called, I think it was, oh yeah, It's Going to Be a Good Night by the Black Eyed Peas. I was playing that while I was getting ready. I was also playing Queen, and that, I think it was, I Want to Break Free was one of them. So some sort of music that is quite powerful before you even arrive at a demonstration, or before you even begin doing a private reading. Music that is upbeat can have an effect on you and your mediumship. Now, thank you, and thank you for joining me, everyone. It's great to have you here. So when we think about music, that your choice of music can make a difference. Now, I used to do an experiment when I was going through my development, and I tried different bits of music out. So I would try, you know, any sort of music. So I might try film. I've even tried film music. So I thought, oh, let's try a bit of film music. So I ended up playing Superman music, or Marvel, or Spider-Man, or Star Wars, and then see what happens after you've listened to some sort of music like that, and then you do your mediumship, and it has a positive effect. You can actually get some really, really good energy going, and some really good evidence coming through. So I see some of you love to listen to upbeat music, and you sing along in your car on the way. Now that reminds me of me singing along in my car on the way to many, many demonstrations that I've done, where I've got the music turned up and I'm singing along, and I'm just really raising the energy up as I get there. Is there a frequency level for the music you can suggest? Yes, there is. Anything over 528 hertz, which is the heart frequency. So if you're in connection with the heart frequency, and you're going to have 528 hertz frequency, is a good frequency to use. That's what I've used before, and it's really worked very well for me. There is also other music that's at a higher frequencies that's been made. I would say just experiment with it. But I know the 528 has worked for me in the past, and especially when I've been in circles, or I've been doing stuff like that. So definitely 528 frequency has been working for me. I say give it a try, because mediumship really, when you're developing it, it's like you're yeah, you're developing it like you're having an experiment with your mediumship to see how it works. Adding music to that is really going to enhance your mediumship and help you maybe find things. So I've even played music that was quite sad music before I did my mediumship, and what I found, I brought through different sorts of communicators. So I'd be bringing through maybe tragedies and things like that. So the music can have an influence on what sort of communicator you bring through. So playing powerful music before you work, or playing 5 to 8 heart frequency music, or even higher frequencies if you can find something, but it needs to be music that you love. Like if you're listening to music and think, "Oh God, I don't like this music," then that's gonna have an effect on you where it's not really gonna work the way it is. But playing powerful music before you get ready to work really helps. Whenever I'm putting my suit on to demonstrate, or getting the nice clothes on to demonstrate, I'll be listening to some very upbeat music, and it's either from Queen or, like I said, it could be Black Eyed Peas or it could be other music. Just depends what I feel like. Music that I would use before doing a demonstration of mediumship is different. I'd use Josh Groban, "You Raise Me Up." So that's one part of music I'd use, and I imagine when he's singing, and this is what I imagine with most of the music, that the spirit world is raising me up or raising the energy up. And that is just such a lovely foundation to step into when you're working in demonstration style or in any way. And plus, it's really good when if you can go to different spiritualist churches or spiritual centers, you'll find they will play a certain music before someone either demonstrates or speaks, and it has an effect. It has a really positive effect on the speaking, but also on the mediumship. So it's well worth experimenting with. So yes, give it a try. Give it a try. Good for you. So yes, you've got. So think about this. What is your favorite music? Now, if you think about what is your favorite music, if it's upbeat and it's your favorite music, that will also have music that will really raise you up. So, if you're looking for music that's your favorite music, and you look for music that really raises your soul up, where you think, wow, I just feel so good, I feel energy, feel that music. So if you find, because everyone's taste in music is different, if you find that music that's really there for your soul, that would really move you. So give it a go and experiment with it. Another thing, music with mediumship, is now and again what the spirit world do when they're coming through and communicating, they give like a music. So I might get Frank Sinatra music, or I might get other sorts of music coming through, and then I'll know from the music I'm listening to, I'll be like, oh, that's interesting. So I know that I'm looking for a communicator that's frank. I feel that I'm drawn to New York, and as I'm listening to the music, I feel that it was a father, and then I would be moving on, and I'd be feeling. I feel into the music. I know they must have liked theatres and shows and all that sort of thing, and so all that comes from a certain feel of music. You see, so it's asking the spirit world to work with you with music, and that's another thing you can do. Just ask them to experiment with music with you, and you might find that they bring Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and then you'll be like, oh, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, that's great. And you'll feel that that music is talking about good times, and you may find that the memory with rainbows had something to do with it. So I see that someone says, yes, I do this often. Got to make you happy, want to move. Indiari, I am the light. Yes, that's a really good one. Indiari, I am the light. I've listened to that one many, many times, and it's that music. If it moves you and it moves your soul and it moves you for who you are, then it's going to be good for you in your mediumship development. It really is. So what I'll say, guys, look, why don't you put your music favorites down in the comments under this video so that we can have a little share of what music people use to get in the power, to get ready, to open up to to new things. This would be a really good thing if you guys could share it in the comments under here. Not just in the chat here, but under the video when I've finished. And what will happen, everyone will be able to find different sorts of music that will work for them. So that would be really good. So yes, Indiari, I am the light, and it is such a good one. It moves you. It makes you aware of you're not your body. You're not your name. You're not that. You are light. You are an energy. You are a divine energy. Such a lovely frequency of a song. I love listening to music before and after as well. Yes, afterwards is good as well. Before is good to get ready. The Script Hall of Fame is another good song. So there we go. There's some suggestions coming in here now already. And you see how this music really, if it lifts your soul, then when you come to work, you're going to be ready and you're going to be in a lovely frequency to work. Now, if you're enjoying the video, give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to follow me and be notified of whenever I'm on. So you're all very welcome. So receiving music from the spirit world is something you can do. It's an experiment. You can just say, "Oh, I just love. Could you bring me some songs? Bring some music into my mediumship." That's a really good thing to do as well. And just to let the spirit world inspire you with their songs and with their music, and you'll find that the music may come. You may hear wartime songs, and you may hear, "Oh, we'll meet again," or something like that, and that would say to me, "Oh, I have someone here." And if it was a gentleman, I've got a gentleman here. He's mentioning the wartime. He served in the war, and so then there'll be a story alongside the music that the spirit will give you, because that's how intelligent they are. I see Adele is my favorite. Hello is my go-to song. So that's another thing. Adele sang other songs that were very good, and she that the frequency of that music can bring you alive, get you ready to work. So those songs are also very good to use. Obviously, you might have your own taste. I know some people, they like more rock music, and some people like house music. I have before now been been actually listening to house music before work and before, and that's really livened me up, especially when I'm tired. So any sort of dance or house music or something like that, that would really wake me up when I'm tired. So listening to music that's really going to bring your soul alive. So music, it sets the frequency for your mediumship. So we talked about 528, but music sets the frequency for the mediumship. That's why they play good songs which are normally quite powerful or emotional just before a medium will demonstrate and they go on stage or at a spiritualist church or center. They'll play music to start with that will really raise the energy through everybody before the person begins. So that's something to look for. And again, if you've got any music that you'd like to share, don't forget, write it in the comments when I've finished so that everyone can have a look and see if they can find their music or find something, because there is some really good songs that we can share with each other. One of them I use when I sit in the power, and this is not all the time, but when I'm sitting in trance, so mediumship with trance, I'll listen to Lisa Gerard, Now We Are Free. Now that song is the Gladiator song, and that just really raises my soul up. I don't normally listen to it before a demonstration of mediumship, but I would listen to it while I was in a development circle. So it would be like just that music that really empowers me, and it helps me get into that trance aspect. So it's finding the music that works for you, also in the development of trance. So if you remember the Gladiator song by Lisa Gerard, Now We Are Free, that's one of my ones that I like to listen to when I'm going into trance. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. So you're choosing music that raises your soul, raises your frequency, so you will feel an upliftment when you're listening to it. So that's what's good. And also finding the music that you can sit in the power. If you're someone that's listened to a lot of power meditations before now, and you say, "Oh, I want to sit in the power longer," find the music that raises your soul. And I put music on repeat. So I might just put music on repeat, 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 repeat until I've got 20 minutes, until I've got half an hour, until I've got longer, just depending on how long I want to sit in the power. So if you find powerful music that can help you sit in the power, that's another way of really enjoying and developing within your mediumship, sitting in the power. Sometimes I'll put music on, be singing along, and then release. Oh, these words aren't spiritual. Yeah, well, sometimes you'll be like singing along, say, "Oh dear," and it seems to be having an effect. But yes, if you listen to the lyrics, they're not. So be wary of music that has good words in it, or the use of words, because words themselves, they have a frequency as well. And so if you choose music that's got a positive frequency, or it's going to have a positive outcome, or it raises you up and they're positive words, that's going to have an even more impact on you. So thinking about the heart frequency 528, very good one. Music sets the frequency for mediumship, is also good. And find music that you can sit in the power with as well. I have a couple of power meditations on here that I use. There is music behind that, but really, the power, if you can sit in silence, that's also good. It just really, I like to do different ways and to try every way. So today, go and experiment with music. Experiment before you work, listen to music after you work, and ask the spirit world to inspire you and bring for you music within your contacts, and see if they'll bring for you music which you know the lyrics to, that will tell the story of the spirit world's life. Wouldn't that be wonderful? So I'm going to wish you a fantastic evening. Thank you for being here, everyone. If you've enjoyed it, give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. It's lovely to have you all here, and I wish you a fantastic day. And if anyone feels like supporting me in any way, there's a join button under this video. If you press that, there's different, I put on extra videos for people as well. Thank you. All right, take care.